This is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. And today I'm going to talk about rebuilding the wall of our soul. Okay, in the book of Nehemiah, we see here that Nehemiah was in exile in Babylon, and he requested to the king Artaxerxes if he could go back to rebuild the wall of his homeland, Jerusalem. Okay, so he went to Jerusalem, and he said to the people there, "You see the trouble we are in, how Jerusalem lies in ruins with its gates burned. Come, let us rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, so that we may no longer suffer disgrace." Because if the wall has not been built, Jerusalem is vulnerable to the attacks of their enemies. Okay, so that's why they started working of rebuilding the walls. In Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 17, it says there that the burden bearers carried their loads in such a way that each labored on the work with one hand and with the other held a weapon. So one hand working and the other hand held a weapon, because anytime the enemy would come and attack them, so they're ready to fight the enemies. And that's what we're called to do. We need to rebuild the wall of our soul, because our enemy is cunning, baffling, powerful, and very patient. The enemy is always waiting for the best opportunity to attack us, to attack our souls. That's why we really need to guard our souls and be sure that our walls are well built. Okay? In Insigne Jesu, private revelation given to a Benedictine monk, this is what he said on page 198. "Be on your guard, nonetheless, for the enemy of all that is true and pure and lovely circles about you, seeking a point of entry into the castle of your soul. Seal every entrance and window with a sign of my cross and with the power of my blood, and you will remain secure under my protection." Okay, so we need to be under the lordship of our Jesus Christ, by signing ourselves with the cross, and also asking Him to cover us with the power of His precious blood. So whatever we're struggling, maybe we're struggling with pride, with lust, with greed, or with sloth, whatever that is, make sure that you will be able to rebuild the wall so that you will not be vulnerable by the attacks of the enemy in those areas of your life. Be a living saint. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.